Well, it's Friday again. We are awaiting the return of the Year 5s from our first residential to Boggle Hole. I know they've had a fantastic time, and I hope that parents, you've been looking at the Twitter links, because they were so excited last night. I spoke to them, they were on the beach, they were doing pirate games, they've been doing rock pooling, mud pies, all sorts of things. They've had an absolutely fantastic time. I think they'll be all very tired this weekend. A couple of things to let you know about next week. So next week we've got our Year 6s on Thursday going to Eden Camp, and we've got the Year 5s going on Friday. We're also going to be bringing the toilet round. For those parents who don't know, the Academy are wanting to try and raise enough funds to refurbish all the cloakroom facilities within the Academy. We did try to get a grant for it, but we were unsuccessful, and it costs an absolute fortune. So we don't have it in our budget. We have been trying to raise funds for a year now. We're going to continue with the fundraising, and all your children need to do is on Friday, if they can bring some money into the Academy, they pop it into our toilet, which I know sounds disgusting. They pop it into our specially designed and decorated toilets so that we can continue to raise those funds. What we calculated last year is that if the children and parents and grandparents or anybody who wants to support us just put a penny for every time they went to the toilet from 1 month to the next, we'd be able to raise quite a substantial amount towards the cloakroom facilities. So please help us with that. We've got the autumn fair that's coming up on the 1st of October. It's not going to be as big a fair as we were doing the summer, and unfortunately parents who were with us knew that because of the COVID restrictions we had to cancel it. So we've moved it to the autumn. It's going to be 2:30 in the playground, so weather permitting. We're just having tombolas and raffles. There'll be face painting, name the bear, those kind of things, and we hope that you can support us with that. We'd like to see if parents could bring in buns or cakes that they've bought so we can sell on the refreshment stall. If anybody's got any raffle prizes that you didn't get to donate for the summer fair, please send them into the Academy. And also we're really short on any boxed items for the tombola box stall. So that's just, it might be a box of Radox powder, it might be a box with earrings in, anything like that would be really greatly appreciated. We're going to have our first celebration assembly today. We're trying to get back to some normality. We're going to be sending texts out on Fridays for parents whose children are going to be the Scholar of the Week the following Friday. So today I've contacted parents from Key Stage 2 who will be turning up. Because it'll be our first sort of dipping the toe in the water, we're only asking one person to come for each child and to wear face masks while they're on the Academy site. If you've got a text today, if you've had a text today, that will be for next Friday, and that's children from reception to Year 2 that will be having their Scholar Assembly. We ask for outside achievers as well. Now, it may be that your child is doing lots of things outside the Academy. We want to know what they're doing, so please let us know, and the teacher will choose one per class to come forward and tell everybody in school what they've been up to. Now, linked to the celebrations that we do for good work and just being a resilient learner, we also have ones which are linked to our team points. So we voted for team captains. You saw the video last week of the children who've been nominated. Your children from Year 1 to Year 6 are all in a house, and they will earn team points. On a Friday, whichever child in each class has earned the most points that week will get to come to the head teacher's tea party. So that will happen this afternoon at 2 o'clock. So if your child comes home and says, I spent the afternoon with Miss Dawson, it's not because they've been naughty. It's because they've been to the head teacher's tea party, and we have lemonade and we have buns, and we generally have a chat to see how things are going, and then I can feed that back to you as parents about the child's voice in school, what they think is going well. It is linked to our behaviour policy, which has changed a little bit this year. But we've always had the traffic light system. Children are given a warning and explain the behaviours that we expect to see from them in the Academy. Our values are very simple but very wide covering really, because it's respect, believe, achieve. And if all of our children and staff are working towards that, then that'll make a happy and harmonious academy. If children are struggling with some of those elements, they're given a warning about that behaviour, explained how that behaviour is affecting others and their learning, and explain what we expect them to do instead of the negatives that they're showing. If children act upon that, which in the vast majority of our children they do, then there's no problem. However, if it continues and they can't regulate the behaviours we don't want to see, they do move up the traffic light system. If you've had a call from any of our staff, that's because your child has moved on to red at some point within the day. Every session is a new start, so that we can track and see, is there certain sessions that your children are having difficulties with? Is it certain times of the day? But also because everybody deserves a second chance, and that's what they get at the start of every new session, and every day is a new day for them. If unfortunately we have to contact parents 3 times because the child has gone on to red, you will be invited to come to a meeting with the class teacher and their phase lead to discuss how we can best support your child's behaviour while they're in the academy. This is the only sort of negative thing that Rook's Nest tend to do with the children. Mostly it's the positives, it's the celebration assemblies, it's the outside achievements, it's the head teacher's tea party, it's the stickers, it's the team points, and it's the team celebrations. So we hope that if you do get called by our staff, that you do take that seriously and understand that lots of steps and opportunities to improve that behaviour have already been put in place, and that we can work together to sort out any difficulties that our children are having. Well, I'll let you know next week how the head teacher's tea party goes. We're going to have a conversation with the children about our new system of coming into school and what they think about it. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.